Yo, what is going on, guys? NRUK Racing League back again today with Lucozade Cup Series action. It's the big one, the big race of the weekend. Once again at Phoenix, the Skittles 500, and once again, I'm joined by my co-commentator, co-host,
your choice,
Tom Warham.
Hello there.
How are you doing?
Fine, thank you. And you?
Great. Right.
Nice. If this is anything like yesterday's race, this is going to be entertaining.
It is. It was a caution-filled race yesterday, which saw Calvin Moss come out in front.
Yep.
It's a very exciting race.
Let's see if he does any better this time.
Can he get? Can he sweep?
Actually, he can't do any better. That does as good.
Can he sweep the weekend at Phoenix?
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Well,
Tom's going to do the inside. I'm going to do the outside. Let's go.
So this is our lineup. At number 47 in pole position, it is Sylvester Curry.
To his outside, the one of Roger Ray.
19, Neil Galloway.
We have the 51 of Lucas Graves.
32 of Derek Edison.
Then we have the 2 of James Stabilito.
31 of Diego Yepes.
Then the 72 of Richard Murphy.
Number 20 of Danny Lloyd.
Have the 10 of Anthony Flores.
25 of Rufus Barrett.
The 6 of Elijah Murray.
The 62 of Dash Boran.
42 of Colton Yo.
38 of Jack Lasagna. Sorry. Lagasse. Sorry.
And to his outside is I don't know what the ration is. I'm going to say brother. Owl Agassi. Next up we have
Marcus Sacchi,
who of course won last week at Atlanta. To his outside is the 78 of Earl Jenkins. Then
33 of Todd Edwards. He had a great race yesterday.
I forgot to mention as well, your points leader is Derek Edison.
Yeah, sorry.
Bit unprofessional, but
yeah.
To his outside is the 3 of Brandon Lee. Then
11 of Jake Galloway.
With the 18 of Stephen Davis.
48 of Jay Jefferson.
The 95 is Dewey Goodman. Had an awful race yesterday.
Yeah, well, first out. 66 of Gregory Ross.
Then we have 75 of Larry Wood.
24 of Thomas Kelly.
The 12 of Kaylee Baran. I believe sister to Dash Baran. I hope that's right.
Yeah. 13 of Scott Watson.
92 of Tony Newman.
4 of Derek Hamill.
The 41 of Gustavo Arocha had a nasty flip, including with Yepes yesterday. Great to see him back racing today.
Yeah, that's good. 22 of Aaron Price. 17
of Alan Gray.
26 of Tom Warham.
Who we must mention absolutely dominated the race yesterday, but didn't come out on top.
Yeah, came 14th.
14 is Joe Jefferson.
52 is Harry Schneider.
37 is Joe Frank.
96 is Jerry Jackson.
The 9 is Jacob Mitchell.
88 is Code Luigi.
And then, to his outside, yesterday's winner, Calvin Moss in the 43.
Yeah.
Can he sweep the weekend?
Well qualifying.
No.
Let's see how this goes.
It was a caution-filled race yesterday.
Yeah. Let's hope we don't have as many injuries today.
And let's hope that we can see some...
have a full finish.
Thoroughly entertaining racing.
Fingers crossed. And the pace car is off.
Sylvester Curry then, on the pole. Can he pick up a win today? But a lot of cars out there to stop him. It's Curry and Roger Ray, the front row.
Yeah.
Neil Galloway and Lucas Graves. Then your points leader Derek Edison and James Stabilito. We're ready for Cup Series action. The big one. Skittles 500 at Phoenix. They come off the turn.
And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1.
Green flag is out.
Off we go.
Curry.
56 laps. Let's do this.
Curry gets a good start. Will we have a crash on the first lap? Probably, because of how bunched up everyone is.
Yeah.
But Sylvester Curry got a good start and Neil Galloway in behind him. So they come round into turn 3. And out of turn 4.
Yep.
Still green. Curry out front.
This is promising. It's very promising.
But we shouldn't say anything. Curry out front.
Yeah, we've actually done a lap.
We think we have anyway.
Without a crash so far.
Neil Galloway second. Trying to make a move. And his front 2 kind of pulled away here early on. But we know if caution comes out, that's all going to be packed up again. It's all going to be quite tight racing.
Yeah.
Still green then. And Sylvester Curry leading the opening laps of the Skittles 500. The 19 of Neil Galloway in behind though.
Yeah. So far it seems to be a 2-person race.
But yesterday, Warham and Edwards It was a two-person race then.
They dominated the start, but then Warren managed to get down to 14.
I know, and out of nowhere came Calvin Moss. Oh, caution is out. Caution is out. And Neil Galloway looks like he's going to get back first.
I was getting hopeful. Galloway
makes it back first in front. Who's gone around it is the 38 of Jack Lagacy, Gregory Ross. Oh, a huge pile up. A huge pile up on the front stretch.
Wow, that's a lot.
We're going to have to go through a massive in-depth review of this wreck. We'll join you back in a minute. Here we go then, we found the footage and it's your points leader, Derek Edison, involved. Gets in, I think, by Jay Jefferson there and Larry Wood. Up the track he goes. Roger Ray had nowhere to go. That's a hard hit there, but what happens next is incredible. Tony Newman and Anthony Flores go flying. And look how many cars just pile into this. Code Luigi, Jacob Mitchell, Calvin Moss, who won yesterday, Arocha.
That is a lot.
That is a lot of cars. Kaylee Baran, Edison, Lee, Jenkins, Yo, Hamill. This is just incredible. Yo gets away, but Jefferson, Dewey Goodman, Aaron Price. But I think we've got to go on board the 10 of Anthony Flores. Of course, had a bad race yesterday, and it's going to continue a bad weekend for him here. The number 10 Smithyfield car. Look at this. This is just... And that was pretty much it.
So if you look at this,
Edison spins out,
and off he goes.
I think, look how high he travelled in the air. Tony Newman also involved. Let's go on board yesterday's race winner, Calvin Moss.
He's out.
He's gone out as well.
He hasn't got. So he had a good half of the weekend.
Yeah. Look, but no one slowed down. Loads of cars piled into there.
Yeah, just bombing past.
I think also as well, another car that had good race yesterday was Todd Edwards involved. Yes, did he manage to make past it? I know Tom Warren was involved there.
Yeah.
He's out.
His
lovely Doritos car smashed to pieces. Aaron Price.
Yeah, Edwards seemed to make it out.
There was around 17 cars that only made it through that. That is incredible.
Well.
And it looks like we've taken out half the field in 3 laps.
One big swoop.
No one's going to come down. We didn't see any pit stops in the last race, so don't expect any here. Catch you back up
when we
at the restart.
Right, we are back.
We are back, and we're going to take a deep breath because I'm expecting the list of cars to be out as major. So the 14 of Joe Jefferson is out, the 1 of Roger Ray, the 37 of Joe Frank, the 17 of Alan Gray, the 96 of Jerry Jackson, the 52 of Harry Schneider, the 92 of Tony Newman, the 10 of Anthony Flores, the 22 of Aaron Price, the 26 of Tom Warren, the 41 of Gustavo Arocha, the 95 of Dewey Goodman, the 9 of Jacob Mitchell. Calvin Moss is a lap down, but he's still in the race.
Yeah.
A lot of drivers who did very well yesterday.
Yeah.
Are still here.
So it's anyone's game now.
Certainly is. Top 5 then is Galloway, Curry, Graves, Lloyd, and Saatchi. Neil Galloway.
And the pace car has pulled away.
We're going to get racing again. Prepare yourself for another caution. Green flag is out. We're back racing. And Moss is very slow, as you can see. Clearly a lot of damage to that 43 car. That could cause problems.
Yeah.
Look at this though. Sylvester Curry regaining the lead here.
Yeah.
And look at coming through as well is the 51 of Lucas Graves. And Galloway goes way up the track and in the wall there. Did not get that turn right at all. Another thing to mention as well, I think Lucas Graves finished in the top 5 yesterday. He came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Let's see how he gets on. But Curry continues to lead out front. Graves second. Danny Lloyd in third. So come down the back straight.
Yeah. Well, that's a good start to the race.
It's a good start. As I say,
I mean, with now it seems to be with less cars, there should be less cautions.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't make sense, but I'm probably going to regret saying that very soon.
Exactly. Curry continues to lead out front, but can Lucas Graves make his move? Lloyd is catching up well here. Last week's winner, Marcus Saatchi, in the 21 car, looking to go back to back in the Lucozade Cup Series. But Curry holding out well currently. Curry
Yeah.
currently get a bit mixed up there. But
Currently, Curry's in the lead.
I think a lot of cars that saw that first wreck, I think because of that first wreck, I think a lot of the drivers being less aggressive on the opening.
Well, as you said that,
I
that
said
was,
that.
that was
A little bit of contact.
Little back boop.
Yeah, they're from 51 of Lucas Graves, but I mean, maybe they are taking it a little bit more cautiously because of that wreck. They don't want to, well, they don't want their chances to get ruined early on here.
Yeah.
But it's Sylvester Curry and Graves now. Sachi, sorry, is in third now. Lloyd's fallen back to fourth. Rufus Barrett is in fifth, and then he's quite away in front of Al Agassi in sixth. But Sylvester Curry, your pole sitter, has led the majority of the laps here. Yeah,
seems to have kept his lead.
Pretty well, and I think back there, Danny Lloyd is looking to get third place back from the 29. Aye, had to break into a little song there. And look at that for the lead. Here comes Lucas Graves in the 51.
On the inside.
I think we're still green. Right, we are.
Are we
Graves
we better be.
is out front. Lucas Graves, your new leader in the Skittles 500. A long race to go yet. You've got, as we saw yesterday when Calvin Moss won, you've got to time it right.
Yeah. It could be anyone's game if yesterday's anything to look at.
Aye. But Curry is back in the lead. Looks like he's got a very, very good car. If he can take the lead back that easily. Sachi now back into third, and Barrett's moved into fourth. Danny Lloyd dropping back a bit.
Corey's back in the lead.
Aye. But all these 5 cars are pretty tight bunch now. Curry though is continuing to defend off the charge of Graves and Barrett. Yeah. But now maybe looking to make a move is Lucas Graves in the 51 car.
And I think he might have taken it.
Lucas Graves is your new leader here. Oh, Curry come back.
Is that?
Oh, he overshot the turn a bit. Yeah. Him, Barrett and Sachi.
Now he's soared into the lead.
Curry, Barrett and Sachi all hit the wall, and that's allowed Danny Lloyd to come through into second now. But Lucas Graves has now got a big lead, and we, fingers crossed, this has been the longest run we've seen all weekend here. Danny Lloyd, can he hunt down the 51? Yeah, go on. What are you going to say? The 51 in the wall. Ooh. And Danny Lloyd is your new leader, and they've catching up to the lap car. It's Stephen Davis in the 18. He is really slow, and he's going to hold up the 51.
Yeah, the M&Ms have crumbled.
The 51 has been held up here by the lap car, and Danny Lloyd has pulled away from Rufus Barrett here. Danny Lloyd, your new leader. Rufus Barrett goes hard at the track. That's allowing Sylvester Curry to come back maybe here. Danny Lloyd though is continuing to lead up front. It's been, I don't know, it's been quite action packed. There's been a lot of lead changes. Of course, a caution at any time, and that lead can be reduced literally within seconds. So yeah, what are your opinions? Your first weekend of commentary here. Curry gets up into the wall. A lot of cars getting loose in that fourth turn and going straight up into the wall. So have you enjoyed your commentating experience here?
Well, it's been entertaining to say the least.
Aye.
Plenty to commentate on.
If you want to see Tom back commentating, please comment, because we sure you were willing to do it any time. Another lap car, that's the points leader, Derek Edison, who's slowed down the 20. Lloyd cannot be too happy with that. But Barrett's gone right up the track again. He's got past. And this will be the deciding factor. Can you get past lap traffic? Barrett and Curry have got through it pretty well. But Lloyd is extending his lead. While we take this time, let's run through the top 10. So your first is Danny Lloyd, then second Rufus Barrett in a Dodge. Very rare you see a Dodge in the Cup Series this day. Sylvester Curry though now has second. Barrett will be third. Jake Galloway has made his way up to fourth. Sachi is fifth. I think sixth is Diego Yepes. It says ninth on here, but he is sixth. Seventh, Lucas Graves. He's fallen a load back. Jay Jefferson eighth. Neil Galloway is ninth, and I think Dash Baran is in 10th. That's your top 10 then. This front three is pulled away, but Sylvester Curry is catching up to the 20. They now have to pass Calvin Moss, yesterday's Asda Series winner. Heartbreak for him. You know, he's done so well in that Asda race. He had high hopes coming into this race.
Yeah, but unfortunately
got caught up in that massive pile-up. Yeah. But Danny Lloyd has fended off the challenge here. But Sylvester Curry has made his way back to challenge for the lead. I think if you would agree with me, Curry looks like to have the strongest car out there.
He did make up a lot of ground there.
You think? But it would be very surprising if Sylvester Curry did not finish anywhere near the maybe top 2 or 3.
Yeah.
He now going to make a move for the lead here. To the lead, Sylvester Curry once again, but Danny Lloyd has overdriven the turn.
And he's in the wall, and Curry is back in the lead.
And Barrett will come through into second now in the 25.
Lloyd is dropping back.
Yeah, Lloyd might have lost it there. We have seen it before. A lot of cars have got into the wall, and that's costing them valuable time.
Yeah, it could even cost them the race.
Yeah, you see with Graves, he's gone well back.
Yeah. What was he on 7th last time we checked?
I think so. Let's have a look. He is now in 6th, so he has made up a position, but anyway, more importantly, here comes Rufus Barrett to the lead in his Dodge. Yeah. We have not seen a Dodge go to victory lane since 2012 in any NASCAR series.
Wow. So,
can they be back?
Could he be the first since?
Can he be the first since? Can Rufus Barrett take Dodge back to victory lane? It'll be an emotional win for sure. One of the only teams left with Dodge, actually. Rufus Barrett out front. Sylvester Curry, though, is charging him down from behind again. Once again, Sylvester Curry is going to come through on the inside, and he is going to be your new leader again. He's just been so strong.
Yeah, there's so many lead changes now.
There has been, yep. Of course, not as many cautions, but I don't think you could get many more cautions.
No. What? There was 6 yesterday.
Aye. Sylvester Curry out front again by quite a way. Barrett's now second. Marcus Sacchi is third. Danny Lloyd fourth. Jake Galloway fifth. 6th is the 62. That is Dash Baram. 7th, Lucas Graves now, but he looks like he's going to get overtaken by Neil Galloway.
Yeah.
9th, Diego Yepes, and 10th is Scott Watson now.
Right, first with Sylvester Curry.
Yeah, Sylvester Curry. Could he dominate? Mind you, the dominating car yesterday, which was the 70 of Tom Warham, did not get the win. Yeah. So, again, another lap car. I think the 18 is going to go 2 laps down. He almost got into him there. Late drama. That's kind of held them up, because as you can see in the background, Sacchi and Lloyd back up to the front.
It is.
Oh, interesting. Pits lane. Lloyd and Graves coming down pit lane as well. So your new leader will be the 25 of Rufus Barrett. So pit stops. The first time this weekend we have seen a pit stop. So this is going to bring strategy into the race. Some drivers are going to try and do the overcut and maybe get in front. Some are going to try and do the undercut and get in front. Which strategy is going to pay off? We're about to find out.
Who knows? Let's see how this all unfolds.
Rufus Barrett.
And he's going for his own.
Rufus Barrett is going down pit lane, but who's staying out? Again, the second lap, Dash Baran and Neil Galloway, your new leader now.
Ooh.
He's stayed out. It's all about strategy. Whose strategy is going to pay off?
We'll see.
Neil Galloway will be your new leader. Dash Baran is now in second. It's all about these cycler pit stops. If you get a fast pit stop, could be out in front.
If you get last pit stop.
Oh, and Galloway's coming down. Is Baran going to stay out for another lap? He will. Dash Baran staying out for quite a while here.
Yes. The current leader, Dash Baran.
Yep. He made me looking to change up the strategy. Can it pay off? He's coming for a few cars that have just come out of the pits. They're now going to be a lap down. Is he going to come in this time? I think he will. Yeah, he will.
Yeah.
Dash Baran coming down to the pit lane. Now it comes to the point where we've got to find out who the actual leader is.
Yeah, who knows?
I think it's the Rufus Barrett in the 25. His strategy's paid off, staying out one extra lap. I think, that's the right decision.
Yeah.
Barrett plays strategy right. Or is there still some more in front? Who's 5th?
Confusing.
It is. This is. No, it's not Lloyd. I think Rufus Barrett Rufus Barrett looks like through these cycle of pit stops is going to come out on top. So the two cars that are 1-2, Barrett and Curry, are now gone back through the front, but the other way round. So Barrett is the leader now, and Curry is in second. And is that a wreck? There's smoke. It is a wreck. Larry Wood has gone around, Jay Jefferson, and the caution is out for the second time today. As they come back to the line, Rufus Barrett is going to be your leader. But for the second time today, there is a caution. And it looked like the 75 of Larry Wood had gone around there. Jay Jefferson involved as well. And we'll be back to check out how that wreck has occurred. Right, we're back to see what happens. And it's an instant here. Larry Wood's on the outside. Colton Yo has just come out the pits. And does Yo not see him? He just comes up straight in front of Wood. And... did Wood get into him? Both of them. That's a flat on into the wall. And I think the 48, and the 6, Elijah Murray goes around. And who was in the 48? That is the 48 of Jay Jefferson. A hard hit though for the 42 of Colton Yo. Let's go on board with him. Not Rich Chase. We want to go on board. This is what Colton Yo saw. I think he just, don't know, who can you blame for that? It's a tough link into straight head on into the wall there. Yo's going to be out. I have to see whose fault do you reckon that is? Is it Yo's for coming out the pits and cutting across him, or was it?
Let's see what he saw.
I think maybe Larry Wood should have gotten out of the way because he had room to overtake him on the outside. If you look here, Larry Wood went down into him and he had a bit more track. So I think
I think that's Wood's fault.
Yeah, the 75 is to blame here. The 6 and the 48 caught up. And just after the pit stops as well, I know a lot of cars would have liked to come in under caution, but they haven't.
Nope.
And it's through that cycle of pit stops. Your new leader is the... Where has he gone? The 25 of Rufus Barrett. See you when you come back to the restart. Right, we are back then for the restart, and now out of this race is, I think, everyone that was caught up in that wreck, apart from Elijah Murray, who's still running. So, Colton Yo, Larry Wood, and Jay Jefferson, their days are over. A lot of cars are lapped down.
This race anyway.
Yep, this race anyway.
They're not. I have to emphasise they're not dead.
Yeah, we have to emphasise that. So your top 5: Barrett in first, Curry in second, Sachi third, Code Luigi up to 4th out of nowhere.
He was right at the back.
And Jake Galloway 5th. A lot of cars are a lap down. That could affect the restart because drivers might not have as much room. The pace car's down pit road.
And we shall start again.
Here we go. Green flag back out. Rufus Barrett out front. And look at that. The lap cars are so slow. They've left a massive gap in there. Well, there are 2 lap cars that actually have some pace, and that's Derek Hamill and Todd Edwards.
Yep, but they're a lap down. So.
Yeah. Todd Edwards his day did not go like it want to, and look how many cars got in the wall, and guess who's come through to the lead? The 88 of Code Luigi. Where did he come from again?
Luigi
absolutely nowhere. Oh, there's contact between Luigi and Galloway there.
Is there another
bit of contact?
Change?
I think so.
Yeah, Galloway's in the lead.
Jake Galloway is your new leader at Phoenix. And there's a lot of cars getting in the wall again. Galloway gets loose. There goes Luigi and Galloway. Neil Galloway.
He had a brief moment of joy.
Scott Watson leads them back. And they're wrecking again. Kaylee Baran involved.
Dash Baran's dashing through.
And there's some more cars on their roof.
Yep, the front looking like a Rolls Royce.
Incredible. We went for such a long stint and 2 cautions out of nothing. Well. Another wreck. Another time to go and check out another wreck.
Yeah.
See you in a minute. Right, here we go then.
Let's see what happened.
Luigi in his brief moment of joy.
Brief glory.
Went out front. Did he?
Was in the lead.
It was like
at this point he was in second.
Galloway got loose. He got loose as well, and there was Neil Galloway. And up the track they go. Derek Hamill gets a bit of it. And who piled in here first? It was the 66 of Gregory Ross. Hard link there. Kaylee Baran, Stabilito, Calvin Moss, Davis, Edison, and getting involved in another wreck. And 3 cars have flipped over in one wreck.
Look at that.
Luigi, Ross,
just being carried across the line.
and Moss. And some Edison and Davis involved for the second time today. Calvin Moss, who won the Asda Series race, has had 2 wrecks today.
Yeah. It's not been a good...
Hasn't been his day.
Good day.
And
How good yesterday? Not good today.
And just like this, the race has changed again, and your new leader is Scott Watson.
Out of nowhere.
Like we said, all about the timing.
Yeah, this is completely anyone's race.
Let's go. Right, we're going to do our mid-race report right now.
So,
first of all, we're going to run through our top 5. So top 5 is Scott Watson in first, Sachi second, he's not third, Edwards is a lap down. Third is Rufus Barrett, 4th, Jake Galloway in 5th. Lucas Graves coming back up to the front after a solid start. Your pole sitter, Sylvester Curry, has been strong all day. He is 6th.
Yeah.
He's had a good day. Your points leader, however, Derek Edison, is out.
Yeah, it was gone at the very start.
2 wrecks.
I don't even think he completed a lap.
No, I think he was involved in that last wreck.
No, I think he was involved in the first wreck.
We'll find
At the
out.
very start.
You guys let us know in the comments.
Yeah, we can't remember.
So yeah, it's been a bad weekend for points leaders. Of course, Aaron Price in yesterday's race
Yeah.
got involved. Ross is pretty much done. Luigi had his moment of glory.
Yeah.
I think there's only around 26 cars left now in the race. Not a lot of them on the lead lap. Who else should you focus on? Danny Lloyd was out front for a while. He's gone back to 8th.
Yeah.
I think the main story of the day, though, can Rufus Barrett get a win for Dodge? Imagine the scenes if it happened.
Yeah. These celebrations at Dodge Garage.
Yeah, it's been, well, he's had a strong car.
Parties occurring in showrooms across the country.
He has had a strong car. Last week's winner, Sachi, also could be in contention. He's second.
Yeah, 2 in a row. Who knows?
Yeah. It's going to be entertaining.
Yeah, it is truly anyone's game.
To see who's going to win the Skittles 500. Let's go check out who's out of this race now. I think
the vast majority of people, it seems.
Let's see. I think there's only 20. Let's see. Is Calvin Moss still alive? Crap, that still has to carry. No, Calvin Moss is out. So
dead.
25 only.
Not actually dead.
Only 25 cars are left in this race. That's less than yesterday. Surprisingly less than yesterday, but we've had less cautions. It shows that the wrecks have been bigger, but there's just been less of them.
Especially the starting one.
It was just a pilot.
About 12 or 13 people.
Yeah. But can Scott Watson potentially go victory lane?
He could take it.
13, unlucky for some. Could be lucky for Scott Watson though. Looking to get another win in NRUK. Of course, I think he won the truck race at Daytona. But we're going to go back racing this lap.
Has more victory there.
Hamill got involved in that wreck. Is still a lap down.
Yeah.
Edwards
but he is still in the race.
Yeah. Todd Edwards in the 33. I mean, you must have had high hopes after such a good run yesterday, but it's not worked out for him. And a lot of the drivers who had, run well yesterday, haven't run well today. Warham, Moss, Edwards.
Yeah. A lot of people haven't had that good a race.
Elijah Murray, of course, doesn't compete in the Lucozade Cup Series. Oh no, he does. He's in the 6th, wasn't he?
Wait, what was he?
I can't remember. This is bad.
Let's just check.
Elijah
Murray.
He's at the back.
Yeah, he did pretty well. But
he did pretty well yesterday, but he's at the back.
But not including the laps.
No. Here we go then. We're gonna go.
So is the pace car pulling out?
Yeah, we're gonna racing once again. It is.
Yeah.
I think it will be 14 laps.
It's been another eventful race.
It's been a very eventful race.
And I repeat from yesterday, chaos.
Green flag back out. Watson gets a great jump on the 21 car. He is way out front. A fantastic restart.
Yeah, it seems he's doing pretty well.
Fantastic restart from the 13.
Yeah.
He is out front. The lap cars, though, kind of blocking off the leaders here, if you would agree. Sachi, I think there's only going to be another wreck here.
Yeah.
Oh, there they go!
They.
I told you.
Nice call.
Watson's going to lead them back. I thought they wouldn't make it through. That's what lap cars happen.
Yeah.
And Rufus Barrett for Dodge, who was having such a good day, has been taken out by the lap cars. Sachi as well, looking for back-to-back wins. A lot of the storylines that we've just talked about have been ruined. Derek Ham was the lap car involved. Your leader is Scott Watson. Let's go check it out.
So let's see what's happened.
Sachi then and Hamill, the lap car coming in interference.
Yeah.
He just gets squeezed up the wall,
Yeah.
and Rufus Barrett had nowhere to go. Luckily, not really major damage for any of those cars, which probably is going to save them here. But they are going to have minor damage. Will that cost them a win here at Phoenix in the Skittle 500?
Yeah, it seems to be worse than yesterday now.
Yeah. Scott Watson's got to hold off the challenge. We're back to the restart. Right, we're back to the restart.
Yeah.
Here we go. Can Scott Watson hold off the challenges of Galloway, Graves, Curry, and Yepes? But there are...
Yeah, but it could be anyone's race at all.
3 lap cars are in the middle of this. They might affect the race. They just have. They have sent Rufus Barrett and Marcus Sachi to the back of the field.
Yeah. So it seems to all happen in Phoenix.
Does seem to happen. It really does. But Scott Watson looking for a win in the Lucozade Cup Series. The pace car. It's down pit road.
The pace car's gone. The green flag should be up.
Here we go then. And green flag.
We're off.
Back racing. Luckily for Watson, I guess the 2 lap cars separating him and Galloway. It wasn't the best start, but he's still out front. Will there be any more wrecks? Probably.
Yeah, I mean the way this is going over the whole weekend.
Yep.
Yeah, we got 8 laps to go, and the last 8 laps from yesterday were
intense.
Yeah, they shaked up the whole positioning.
Aye. Scott Watson continues to lead out front. The 2 lap cars are separating him and Lucas Graves right now.
Yeah.
Graves was at the front for the start of the race, fell back, and he has come back to the front.
Yeah, it makes sense he's in Phoenix because he's risen from the ashes.
Exactly. Watson up high and in the wall. Here comes Graves and Curry.
That could have been his race lost.
Here comes Lucas Graves.
Yeah, and he's lost. No, I think.
Yeah.
He's lost it.
Lucas Graves, your new leader, but look who's there as well. The 47 of Sylvester Curry, who we of course predicted was going to be a contender. Jake Galloway there as well.
Yep. Yeah. Seems to be a race of the Phoenixes in Phoenix.
Aye.
They've burst into flames, metaphorically.
Aye.
And they've risen from the ashes.
These 4 cars, one of these cars is going to win it. Galloway to the inside of Curry for second. But Lucas Graves is hanging on now. I don't know. I think if a caution flag comes out now, the race is over, and whoever makes it back to the finish line first will be a winner. It's Graves and Galloway.
Yeah, on the last 5 laps.
Battling it out.
The Skittles 500.
Exactly. Curry has moved back to 4th. Lucas Graves now with 4 or 5 to go. Something like that.
Yeah. A number left to go.
Now Scott Watson back into 2nd, but Graves is pulling away in that 51. Can it be the 51 and the 52?
Yeah, who knows? It still could be anyone. I'll say this before, I'll say it again. This is a race for anyone to take.
4 to go in the Skittles 500. Lucas Graves out front from Scott Watson.
Got a pretty good lead there, and Watson, he's managed to make himself back
Galloway
up.
4th. Galloway 3rd even. Yepes 4th. Lloyd 5th. Lucas Graves. He goes high. He keeps it out of the wall, but Watson's gained. Watson has gained. 3 to go. Scott Watson to the inside on the Geico number 13.
And in the inside, and he's taken the lead.
Scott Watson, your new leader.
Yeah, for the last 2 laps. Come on.
We'll have 2 to go next time by, but Watson goes high again. And in the wall he goes.
And in comes
Graves.
Graves.
He's back to the lead. They're swapping the lead.
Who can win?
Two to
One
go.
lap left.
Two to go.
Two to go.
Our maths is atrocious.
Yep.
Even though
And our commentary skills are questionable.
Lucas Graves in first, Scott Watson in second, Yepes in third. Who's gonna win this race? 2-car battle to decide who's gonna win. To the line they come.
Yep.
They're side by side.
Yeah,
White flag is
one
out.
lap to go.
Graves and Watson. Is Watson going to be able to make a move, or will Graves hang on for the win? They're coming in to turns 3 and 4. Lucas Graves and Scott Watson. What they both overdrive it, and it's not going to make a move. Lucas Graves.
This race is Graves for the taking.
He wins the Skittles 500. Lucas Graves is your winner. How about that?
What a race. What a race.
What a comeback from Graves. Of course, was out front for the start. Faded away in the middle.
Rose from the ashes. It's in Phoenix. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I know it's getting annoying. But I'll say it again.
Faded to the back middle, and he's come back superbly to win the Skittles 500. Let's go check out your finishing results.
What a...
Here we go, and this is the finishing results. So first is Lucas Graves leading 9 laps. Second, Scott Watson, who got bonus points for leading the most laps, along with Sylvester Curry in 4th. Jake Galloway finishes 3rd, and Diego Yepes rounds out your top 5. Danny Lloyd in 6th. Rufus Barrett does brilliantly to finish in 7th. Elijah Murray 8th. Al Lagacy 9th, and Marcus Sachi 10th. A few more highlights. I don't know.
See, well, the amount of crashes there were.
Derek Edison finishes 21st, your points leader. Not as bad as potentially it could have been. Code Luigi in his moment of magic.
Yeah.
Really. Calvin Moss
must be kicking himself after that.
Calvin Moss yesterday is as the series winner. Finishes 26th. And then who else can we point out? Who won the I think it's about it really.
Yeah, so over half of the drivers had to retire that race.
Yeah.
Either just
20 cars finished.
Their choice or through an accident.
There are 4 cautions for 16 laps. 16 changes between 8 drivers. A really action-packed weekend here at Phoenix. It's been fantastic racing.
Yep.
All the drivers did.
I've been absolutely madness as well.
All the drivers done really well. Basically, what I want to know, guys, from this video is: would you like to see Tom back for more commentary?
Yeah.
You'll be happy to do it, right?
I've enjoyed it.
He's enjoyed it.
If you want it, I'll come back.
Yeah, we'll get something arranged. It's been entertaining.
Yeah, to say the least.
A fantastic weekend at Phoenix. We'll be moving on to Vegas next week.
Vegas.
With all 3 series coming back. And until next time, this has been NRUK, and I'll see you in the next video.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.